came for the moonlit smoke, for the ghost in the brass and bone, for the shimmer in the dark, where the unknown walks alone. Don't poison the room with hate, don't dress up lies as truth. People crack like glass when you just make this about you. We don't need your stage play grin, we don't need your borrowed pain. If you wanna spin that wheel, step away from the chain. The earth goes round the sun, not around your little fire. We came to name the wonder, not feed your hungry liar. If you want a war, then there's the door. Read between the lines, the pages that actually speak the truth. Original words and simple proof. Spirit hands on a cracked glass pane, cold light on the attic floor. Not every shadow is a threat, not every door is a war. You say you care for the crowd, but you feed them pretty noise. Pretend all day if you want, we can hear the hollow joy. We want the beauty in the strange, the hush before the sign. We want the pulse in the fog, not your cheap parade of lies. The earth goes round the sun, not around your little fire. We came to name the wonder, not feed your hungry liar. If you want a war, then there's the door. Read between the lines, the pages that actually speak the truth. Original words and simple proof. Walk away if you came to chew, if drama's all you sell. We are made of fragile parts and this world knows us well. But give us the unexplained, the silver on the pain. Give us truth with a little grace, let the ghosts remain. Talk about the wonders, talk about the strange, the world of ghosts and specters, not cries and calling names. That is never pretty, it isn't what we do or say. You need to understand that and change your whining ways. The door, read between the lines, the pages that actually speak the truth. Original words and simple proof.
Hey guys, hey. Just let me say hello to everybody. I just did the thumbnail, by the way, as a joke, last minute. I'm not looking for a drama live. I will ask questions. I will answer questions if you got any. Or if you want me to do a separate live on this. I was up all night modding, so that's why I pushed back the start of the live. Make sure I had enough sleepy poos. Right, let's see who's here. Yeah. a bit late, so let's start with the lovely Lisa. Hey, hey. No. But yeah, change the time just for you, sweetie. Hey, Lycan. Yeah, if there'll be confusion because this is all stuff that happened overnight. If you want to catch up with it, then I'll tell you what to look at. But it's ridiculous. Anybody lurking, by the way, to see what I'm going to say, because that was a clickbait thumbnail. I stand with Seg. I stand with Mason. I'm not. No apologies for that. Quit your whinging. Let's get back to the paranormal. Hey, Pinky. Ghost we nah. Little Miss Mayhem, Pickles. Hey, Deb. Pam. How are you today? Yeah, there'll be a few in the chat that probably haven't had much sleep. Time zones suck. Mason needs to get on with organising us all to be on the same time zone. He did promise. I think I'm actually going to have coffee today. Woo! I've just finished. That was bad timing, actually. I'm just finishing my coffee. I might have to be an early intermission. Stick with hot chocolate. Hot chocolate. Hey, Anne. How are you doing? I had hot chocolate the other day and actually said Debs would be proud. She would be proud. She definitely would. There you go. Told you. See? I'm not going on camera today, guys. There's no way you lot need to see me today. Oh, and by the way, I'm sorry about Thursday's live. That vertigo attack it hit instantly. I'd woken up in the morning and then said I felt a bit wobbly, but it didn't feel like vertigo coming on. But God, as soon as I hit the live button, boom. After I ended the live, I actually just went to bed and I just slept for 3 hours. All you can do is lie down when you've got vertigo. The room still spins, but I did manage to sleep. So thank you I'm sorry about the shortened live. I should be okay today, I think. My rain dance worked 2 days late. Ooh, yeah, I know. Isn't it lovely having rain? Just the sound of it. You know, I just start the YouTube version. Yeah, just the sound of it on the window or on the roof. It's just heaven. Heaven. Hey, Lionheart, you rain dance worked for me too. Mine never worked at all. Hey, John. What we're going to discuss today, whatever you guys want to discuss today. Honestly, I'm just planning this to be a chill live. It might end up different, but if you want me to cover everything, I'll do it. I'd rather do it in a separate live, to be honest. But let the chat lead. You tell me what to do anyway. Lordwina, hello, Catsies. Catsies to Lordwina. Hey, Wendy. Just make sure I'm not missing anybody. Just yell at me if I miss you. Crow the chat. Hey, Calandra sneaks in. Oh, good to see you, sweetie. You're doing all right. Anybody who was up during all this stuff last night, I hope you've managed to get some sleep. Sleepy poos. Giselle, work listening as usual, no problem. Hey, Petals. Morning, Sarah, and all you beautiful humans. Hey, Sponge. Good afternoon. Do you know, I've only been up since 1:30. Less than 2 hours, and I still feel like it's morning. God, the day was almost gone. Where did it go? I say I love this song so much. Yeah, the only trouble is I put that slow song on. I think I'm going to send everybody to sleep before I start. I saw that comment, Phil. Waiting on my release into the wild. That's such a relief. We've been worried about Phil, so hopefully he's going home today. Get some proper rest. I hope you're not having to go back to work straight away, sweetie. Get some proper recovery time. Lizzie Cat, hey. Song gives me goosebumps every time. I like that one. Hey, Kristen, how are you? Good to see you. A lot of hellos. That's helping me grow the chat, actually. Crow the chat. My friend has gone to Shepton Mallet. If she catch something, she's going to send me the evidence. If she catches anything explained. Is that the prison? Is there a prison or jail at Shepton Mallet? It's exciting. It's awesome. Oh, somebody said something paranormal in my chat. I'm elated. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it for a while, but I do still want to go out at some point. I'm not an investigator, but I do want to do that East Drive trip at some point. How are you feeling? I'm all right. I have had sleep. That's why I pushed when Mason finished this morning, I thought I'll push the live forward an hour, or back an hour. Is it forward or back? I don't know. But I thought I'm not. I did wake up in time for the live, but it's given me an hour or so to just have coffee and get my act together. So I'm all right. And I touch wood. I haven't had another. I felt a bit woozy, but I haven't had touch wood. I've hadn't had another vertigo attack. So worst one I've had all year. And I can normally feel them coming on, and this one, boom. I did get some sleep. I got about probably got about 6 hours. Woke up halfway through because we had a delivery, but just went straight back to bed. Hey, Ingwe. What are you doing? Actually, I've got a little delivery coming tomorrow from Amazon. I finally remembered to order some wire. Why are you ordering wire, Sarah? Because I've got some modelling clay and it helps to have wire to use to sort of keep it structured. So keep an eye out on announcements for the art channel. I was there through the entire thing, so it kept I must admit, Elaine will tell you that normally if either of us is dealing or both of us are dealing with a late night live, one of us a couple of hours in, especially if it keeps going, ends up sort of we race to each other to go, can I go to bed? But I was fine until it ended, and then as soon as it ended, I went to bed. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, my HDHD has gone nuts on a joke. I'm sorry, I'm not. Watched it this morning, yeah. I'll tell you what the thumbnail's about. I'm not going to go through the full thing. I don't need to. I'll tell you which bits to watch or to have a look at if you want to know. Make up your own mind. But I had a great night's sleep. I'm very happy for you, Debs. I am happy for you, Debs. Come on, I bet you're tired, Andrea. I bet you are. Bless you. Loved your podcast with Mike. Yeah, I enjoyed. Mike was lovely to do the podcast with, and if you watched till the end, he will come back at some point, hopefully. I'm going to try. I'm in the middle of organising another one. It won't be for next week. It'll probably for the week after. And I'm going to try and arrange a time with Crocboy. Talking about it last night, so. Hospital coffee is not the coffee. Oh no, Yuck. Hey Julie, how you doing, darling? Hey Caroline, don't think I said hello to Caroline. I'm sorry, darling. I stand with the Mossman and Crockboy Mason. Yeah, me too. Me too. I mean, I've stood with Seg for a long time, and I've gotten to know Mason in the last couple of months, and yeah, I'm not putting up with it. Phil, hospital hot chocolate is awesome. Is it though? Yeah. I'm just happy Phil's going home. I'm just hoping you don't have to go right back to work, darling. Hospital coffee is always shit. It is, because it's usually if it's the stuff they bring down round to the wards, it's usually in one of those big like boiler flasks. So you're just getting watered down granules. It will be instant, I would imagine. Well, it is in the UK. I like hot chocolate, but I can't listen to the whole album. Don't give me an earworm. Why are you drinking hospital? Phil's just been in hospital. He'll do anything to get out of work, you know, and he hadn't tried that one yet. Yeah, Phil, a few days ago, can't remember when it was, earlier in the week, had to go into hospital. I think it was announced on Raven, so it's blood clots on the lungs, but I'm so pleased he's coming out and he's okay. We were worried about you, so you went off quite quick. We understand what you're saying. Anytime you need to go. Yeah, the trouble with vertigo is if anybody has vertigo, you can't keep your head up. The only thing you can do is lie down. Nothing else works. And this was a big one. I say I've had one like this that all year. So I tried to keep going. I thought, well, if I can do an hour, but by about 40 minutes, I just got to lie down. Room was spinning. Keep taking these. Actually, I didn't do any. Well, until all the fuss happened last night, I didn't do any work yesterday. During the day, I had a day off. And to be honest, today, other than this live, I'll probably sort of take things easy. But yeah, I'll be fine. Phil feel better, absolutely. Stand with Mason and Seg, 100%. I mean, a much more minor incident, but Seg stood up for me 2 years ago, before I knew him, and he didn't have to. Probably saved me from a world of grief, actually. So as much as I take the piss, you know, good people. And like I say, I've got to know Mason, and Mason's good people. Hello, Holly. How are you doing, darling? Still suffering with ears and vertigo. I'm getting to get house done for inspection. Not good. Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? I tell you, if you haven't got the vertigo pills, which I don't know where mine are, antihistamines work really well. If you're in the UK, there's a one called Alarise, which I must get when I go up to the pharmacy, and just one of those every day. Doesn't necessarily stop it completely, but it takes the worst of the effects of. Sending love to Phil, absolutely. It was instant, disguised as real in a cup with acidic enough to clean a chrome bumper. Hey Kim, hope you're feeling better. Yeah, I am. Hello, all you spooky cookies. Can't stay. It's my 64th birthday tomorrow, so I'm not familiar with my son. Don't go anywhere right now, because if it's birthday tomorrow and I don't see you, you need this.
You are awesome. You are amazing. 1 year older. your special day. Grab some cookies, grab a seat, 'cause no one can compete. And just listen to what we say. Happy birthday, light the candles, eat the cake, and do not share. 1 year old or freaking awesome, party time in the chat and everywhere. Hip hip hooray for your very special day. Happy birthday, birthday, birthday.
Happy birthday for Kim. No, Weena. Who was annoying me about white chocolate last night? Oh, bloody Mark, the sarcastic law student. Trying to use his legal skills to get me to eat white chocolate. He was very naughty. Having trouble with chat. YouTube's got a few glitches in it again. If you go into comments under people's videos and stuff, the replies to the comments aren't showing up properly. You have to look on your phone. I think YouTube's a bit glitchy. I'll step out for a bit. No problem, John. I was unconscious. Yeah, weren't you just? Me, for 90% of the live, sitting on my own in the chat with a wrench. Dealing with all the trolls. Actually, it wasn't too bad. I didn't have to do much. I thought it would be worse. I missed most of Mason's live stream. Just look at the transcript. It's one that if you're not aware, most people will be. If you're not aware, once you see the chat up on a live, YouTube will also have created a transcript, so you can always go through a transcript if you don't want to watch the whole thing and just flick through that. It's in the description, the button for the transcript. Sleep, what's that? Yeah, I've had some today. Hey Jonathan, how are you doing today? Did quite a few lives last night. Horntax trying to do a live and then having to deal with issues with it. Oh, seriously? I think it's this week. What's the date? I think it's this week that Horntax are on Sandra's on Wednesday. As far as I know, I'm going on with them. Or not, I don't know. I think I am. Can't remember. But yeah, whether or not I'm there, the Horntax are on Sandra's on Wednesday. Oh no, Weena! Peachy's still waiting for bacon and eggs. The service in this restaurant is chronic. Oh, thank you, Andy. When the head has no idea which way is up, it's awful. Yeah, it's and it actually doesn't really help when you lie down. The room's still spinning, but at least you know you're lying down. Fortunately, I was tired anyway, so I actually fell asleep. So I kind of slept through the worst of it. Ghost Wiener is not available. Please leave a message. Thank you, gang, for birthday wishes for the Mora. I'm sorry I've been summoned, as Crow would say, in my mouth. Food time. Have a go on live, Sarah. Catch you later. Do you have a great time, Kim? Oh, you have a great time. Enjoy your day with tasty food, absolutely. What does I miss? Mason said to another what they call singing live. if it had been a singing live, I'd have been giving Elaine much more shit about not being there. No, it was drama that popped up literally, and so Mason did a Booyah live. I will say which bits to look at if you want to catch up on it. Good day, Mr. Wiener. Just calling to remind you about my bacon and eggs. Just return my call when you're available. Bye. That's going to be a don't call us, we'll call you. Can anybody put me straight here, as I know some people's lives have changed? So Mike says now to Saturday instead of Friday. I didn't know Beardo had changed his night. Beardo's Wednesdays and Sundays still, I think. As far as I know, Beardo's still Wednesdays and Sundays. Mike, I'm a bit confused with Mike. I think he goes live whenever he wants. He has the Wednesday morning live stream. He does seem to be doing more Saturday night lives instead of Friday. But the other problem with the shed boy is he doesn't tend to put his notification up till about an hour before, if that. He's been live just about every night though, gaming. But as far as I know, he wasn't live last night, so I'm going to assume there will be a Mike live tonight. Live from the shed. Hospital coffee is dirty water, masquerading as coffee. Oh, no. I stand with Second Mason. I also stand with you, Sarah. Thank you, Pinky. It's and just for the record, again, lurkers, not our lovely lurky turkeys, the lurkers who've got one ear on me because they think, oh, Sarah's going to say something. I stand with Second Mason. I don't like drama. That hasn't changed. But that gets to a point when, you have to speak up. So, booyah. Love Mason, it's just nasty when people are trying to be cruel to him, doesn't deserve it at all. He is, in my eyes, never done anything wrong, a true gentleman. Mason's lovely. I can honestly put hand on heart and say Mason's lovely. I do speak to Mason, and he's good people. He's good people. So is Seg, but don't tell him I said that. And obviously, I'm good friends with Crow. So those three people, I'll always stand up. I back that too, Pink. I stand with Second Miss Sarah too. Well, to me, Pam, that's the key thing. I'm going to try and be as brief as possible, but it gets to a point. I mean, I even nearly didn't put my thing along the bottom of the chat today, of the screen today, and I'll leave it up. I don't like drama. We need to get back to the paranormal, but there gets to a point when you have to stand up for yourself and for the people that you care about, and ultimately for this community. This community is not a punching bag. It gets enough punches from fakers who hit people with copyright strikes and claims and nasty comments because they don't like being called out because of their fakery. That's debunking community drama to me. Anything else, it shouldn't be happening. But we shouldn't have to sit there in silence if we don't want to. I get people wanting to stay out of it. I do. But if you want to stay out of it, stay out of it. But it doesn't mean that those of us who want to actually stand up for something can't. Sarah, you have positional vertigo. It sucks. Yeah. I knew I had vertigo sort of for years. I've always had motion sickness and stuff, but it was only about 10 years ago I got officially diagnosed and started getting the tablets, and that's when it got really bad. Yeah, it's the little hairs in the ears that bend the wrong way. And that's the problem with mine, is all I can do is lie down. It really does reveal the true nature of those at fault. That to me is what happened yesterday. Or last night. Thank you, Wendy. You treasure. You absolute treasure. Sheila, I'm pleased you've dropped in. I'm hoping... Oh, hang on. You up all night in pain and meds kicking in. You please get some rest, darling. I know you've had a rough time. Obviously, I replied to your message yesterday. Promise me you'll try and get some rest. I know it might not be easy, but get some sleep, sweetie. Thinking about you. Second Mason all the way, 100%. 100%. Member 17 months. Sorry, just reading the comment. Thank you, Julie. I really do appreciate that. We harass people we like. Yes, it's actually what I told Mason when he was thinking of leaving. I said, "But this community loves you. You wouldn't get as much shit from the community if they didn't like you." I'll be lurking, loads to do. No problem, Lycan. No problem. Stay away from those Crocs. Yeah. I just want to make sure Sheila gets some rest. Remember, for 12 months, should that make me feel older? Mayo all the way. You can say mayo all the way. Or I have mayo all the time, just not fucking hot dogs. Not on hot dogs. Hey, Jinx Rebel, hope you feel better soon. Take time to relax. Big hugs. No, thank you, Jinx Rebel. Yeah. I'm going to try and sort of take it easy generally this weekend. God, Sarah, my little Abby is dancing with the penguins. You've not. Oh, God, I'm behind the chat. Yes, I am. 10 minutes. Sorry, guys. Hopefully she likes them. Remember, 20 months. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Calms down. Yeah, sleep comes first. Hopefully, I don't think it's going to, but hopefully it'll blow over. I actually could sleep in some of Mr. Life all at once, staying up, catching on things. Now it's coffee time and figure out breakfast time. Ooh. Ghost Wiener, if he answers his phone, apparently he's making bacon and eggs, but he owes peachy soup. I stand with our community. Exactly. Do you know, over the last 2.5 years, just over that, I've had a channel. You do get people sometimes who'll say, "Oh, you need to stand up for the community. You need to stand up for people in chat." Blah blah blah. And that's basically why, we're standing up. It's like, yeah, all right. If content creators might not want to get involved, and that's fine. That is up to each individual person. I completely get it. But the drama spills over into the chat, and that's not fair on the chat. It's not fair on the chat. I actually couldn't sleep, freaking autocorrect. Oh, okay. Oh, bless. Hey, Holly. Oh, thank you for becoming a member, darling. You treasure. Podcast is brilliant. I've been waiting for that one for ages. It was great. Yeah, we had to rearrange, push it to a later in the week. So it ended up being a week later. So I enjoyed doing it though, even though he banned me from my own channel at the end. Just listen to Mason's live. Hey, Mitch Bobs. Somebody say shed. No, I don't know what you mean. My computer with the game. I didn't catch that actually. I saw they're on together. I want a shed apart from my tool shed. I used to know somebody who had it was actually, I think it was a little sort of brick shed at the bottom of the garden. And she'd done it out into a little art studio. God, that would be heaven. Is Shed on tonight, Debs, if you know? Yeah, he probably is. I would guess he's on tonight. Seg's a solid guy. Seg is. I can assure you Seg is. Despite the singing. Yeah, if you can look past the singing and his love for Oasis, then I've done a lot of unsubscribing lately. I had a clear out about a month ago because not just paranormal sort of channels in general, because I kept looking at my feed thinking, I'm not watching any of this. I didn't see that one. I saw he was doing it, but actually I think what happened was I clicked onto it, and I think it was because gaming. I used to be a gamer, and I do love gaming, but I don't get back into it because I don't have enough time as it is. But I do know, even from the past, if it's the wrong thing, and including watching, I get it does trigger the motion sickness. So, and that one was kind of, might not be able to stay in this one. Shed equals spiders in my brain. No thanks. Crop to Hearty's good eggs. Yeah. And then a merman showed up. Afternoon, been descaling. I'm sinuses blank. Oh, it's some problems with that. Oh, I'm sorry, hon. I sit with Mason Sagan, those being bullied in a wheelchair, so standing might be a bit chaotic. Yeah, I saw some of your comments last night, actually, Calandra, and you're right. It's I am a big believer in bullies and trolls, especially trolls. Sometimes a wall of silence is the best way to deal with them. But when that wall of silence keeps getting hit at, I reserve the right to stand up for the community. Let's face it, all the people in our community who get shite. No. Content creators, especially the chat. It's they don't deserve it. Like I say, the debunking community has enough drama with the fakers kicking off, not with supposedly internal. 8 p.m. Yeah, I didn't need a full rundown really, but okay. No, that's general. That's not a set in stone, Pinky. Because Mike's a law unto himself. I know last Friday, not yesterday, but last Friday, because the reason we burned up in recording the podcast, it was 3:00 in the afternoon, and both my room and the shed were baking because he had a premiere on the Friday, but I doubt his thumbnails up, but let's have a look. But I think you'll probably find that around 8:30, maybe 9:30, depending on his own time scale, that Mike will probably be live tonight. Live from the shed. Just keep an eye. Downright nasty, malicious and vindictive have no place anywhere. No, they don't. And I mean, I've covered this before. If there's no place for content that's specifically for drama, whether it's for me in this community, if it's not directly to do with the paranormal, I mean the actual paranormal, not the properties, not the people, the actual paranormal, move on. Go and find another community to bother, because we're a debunking community, we're a real investigation community, and we're a real paranormal community. That's what the content needs to be. Any news on Crow, Sarah? He's still looking after, he's still on hiatus. He's looking after little Roo. So, you'll just have to, what will happen. Sooner or later, it'll be like, booyah, I'm live. But it might take a while. And frankly, I'm proud of him for just staying away and getting some rest and concentration on real life. So, yeah, just be patient with him, guys. And just because people are silent doesn't mean they don't care. Communication still, yes, goes on privately to support each other. I think that's what a lot of people don't realise. Well, not a lot of people, I think most people know, but there are people, often the people shouting loudest. This has happened ever since I had a channel. Oh, the community isn't being looked after. You have no idea how much goes on behind the scenes. How many messages, how many... and not just the content creators, I can assure you, I know that there are people in the chat who are constantly helping people out behind the scenes, especially among the mods. So it's don't think the help isn't there. If you need help with something, whether it's community related or whether it's you related, there's usually somebody there who will actually reach out to you. That's one thing. I mean, I get why people don't like Discords, etc. But it's one thing where the Discords are useful. I know myself, Sandra Parra, I know several of the Discords will have a section where you can talk in sort of a protected environment. Mayo on hot dogs. Thank you, Calandra. You tell him. Is Peachy still in the chat? See, Peachy. Lycan, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I wouldn't. I just don't see the point of the mayo with the ketchup, but I would eat them with ketchup on. I have promised a taste test of the hot dog with mayo. What I'm thinking of doing actually is waiting to see if that pickled onion mayo comes out again around Halloween. Like doing then. Taking a break for breakfast. Make me some. Hearts and hot dogs for Crow, absolutely. It's 3:30 and I'm out of the shower. My God. Don't tell Sarah about the Crocs. No. Crocs suck. Might do an emoji that just has a croc with a line through it. No Crocs. Mayo all the way with hot dogs. Sorry, excuse me. 1 second.
Do I have to?
I walk the plank! Ah! What a day! Oh! Oh! No! Look, look, look!
Gloop, gloop, gloop. No, it's not. It's not that it's horrible, actually. It's just bleh. I'm sorry, I'm UK, I'm British. The traditional way of having it is hot dogs with fried onion and ketchup. If you absolutely have to have mustard, because I can't stand English mustard, I get that, but no. Ketchup and an onion. Or my favourite is a chili dog. For Roberto, not a problem. Don't normally say that because I don't like the name. Bish Bobs. I would guess if he's live tonight, he tends to either go live at 8:30 or 9:30. Probably 8:30 usually. But like I say, he tends to be a bit sneaky about what time he goes live. About not notifying in advance. Thank you, Mike O. Thank you so much, Mike O. Live from the shed. It's Saturday night. I'll just have a quick look, see if he's put a thing out, but I don't think he has. Real evidence. Post. No, he's put a thing out about his merch. Yeah, he'll just booyah it. Pretty much guarantee he'll just booyah it if he does it. Chester is right aggro. What? The signs in the thumbnail, I'm going to get hubby to make signs for my garden. Demonic dahlias. Quite a good little garden range, isn't it? Little steampunk gnomes. Demonic steampunk gnomes. Why do I sound so tinny? Hang on. Give me a second. No, everything's as it should be. Weird. Seg never likes my song. Seg never likes anything. He never likes my. I always purposely choose ones I think he's going to shout at me for, and I've had some spectacular name calling from him. I'm so proud. I need to come up with one for the next live. I always make him as mad as possible. Hearts and hot dogs for Crow, yeah. Eclairs for everyone. That sounds awesome. Oh, I've got Nutella ice cream for pudding. Just thought, hell yeah. No. Eclair, where's my... Yeah, exactly. You should be handing them around to everybody, including the content creator. Deb stole a few. Mwahaha. Rob feeling sorry for himself. Hey, Big Stu's World, how you doing? Don't understand what... Yeah, it's just... Do you know what? Blanky message to all channels. Get on with your channel. Make it paranormal. Just get on with your channel. That's my plan this week. I'm working on the ITC video at the moment. Lots and hot dogs for Crow. Yeah, be back when he's ready. And I'm hoping he's not back until he's ready. He needs the break. Mike is now known as the Shed. There you go. For anyone that needs them from Pam. You're very correct. All the time spent in fighting is helping out the fake shit. Yeah. Takes the eye off the reason we're here. So, I mean, fortunately, you know, it's like people are still getting content out. Mike, Beardo, Seg, even me. I put a video out this week. I know. You should have been sitting down for that. And I'm doing the ITC one for next week. Shed heads. There you go. Clear the chat. Clear the chat. If I miss you coming in, I'm sorry. For Little Roo. Oh, okay. Kangaroos for Little Roo. Roo. Content creation is a 24-hour job. It's not as easy as if you don't do it. It is, you know, if you're doing it properly and doing the editing and stuff. It's a lot of time goes into it. Unless, you know, and don't forget the debunkers have to find these bloody channels to look at, so they're having to watch a lot of stuff that we're like, oh yeah, let the debunkers do it. It's why I'm not a debunker. Yeah, it's because it's the pressure to sort of keep it going. Yeah, like I said, there's a section in mine, there's a section in Bristol's. I know Para's got Paranormal Simulations. Para's got a section in hers. Never wake up Julie before she's ready. I will hold you to that taste test of Mona. Oh, don't worry, Peachy Crow's got me bound to it as well. But I am allowed this time to use a flavoured mayo, so it's not just plain mayo. Monster Munch pickled onion mayo is amazing. Please don't waste it on a hot dog. Thank you. I'm going to try. What I might do actually is I might get sort of 2 or 3 different mayos and taste test the mayo on the hot dog, see which one's better. It's strong. I thought it might be. You need the hot dog. Oh no, I didn't have the hot dog bun last time. I did buy some, and then I went down to prep it to do the taste test, and the hot dog buns had disappeared. Mustard looks like baby poop. Yeah, I don't want to know what mayo looks like. Melted bloody white chocolate. Now, I don't like English mustard. I do like different mustards. I don't mind American mustard, but English mustard's disgusting. Crispy fried onions, ketchup, and a smidge of mustard on my hot dogs, and now I'm hungry. Yeah, not the mustard, but hey, yeah, the crispy fried onions and ketchup. I'm pretty much housebound at the minute, but I miss going out and about to things like the markets and car boots and stuff, because there always used to be a van selling the hot dogs. Hot dog with tomato sauce, mayo, pickles, and cheese. Oh, I'd eat that. It's not the mayo on its own. I think I may feel worse for Seg. He just wants to be done with the nonsense. I know, Seg keeps trying to pull his way out of it and get back to his channel, and keeps getting pulled back in. That's why he was on last night. It's like, what's this got to do with me? It's because he was named. But you know, your name's Seg. Clicks and views. Bacon and eggs would be nice too. Oh, I could do that tonight, actually. I might actually just do a fry up for dinner. I'll share your channel as a creative. Yes, I do like Kristen's blogs. If into books, etc. I'm having chili tonight with cheese on top. Oh, I haven't got time to make chili, but I might make one for me for tomorrow. Yes, we're still pushing this, I know, guys, but the petition that was started by one of Sag's chat, Debs does YouTube. This is the Australian petition to stop exploitation of pain by families, of families by monetising active missing persons investigations. It's free to sign. All you have to provide is an email so you can verify that you're not a robot. And we're pushing it a bit again at the moment because it's been, I don't know what it's on, but it's getting close to 2,000 signatures, so it'd be nice to push it to the 2,000 mark. Knock on Wiener's door. I know, you're about to get a complaint, Wiener. Been them horrible Twiglets, Sarah? No, I like Twiglets. Actually, there's not many left. I'm going to have to get some more. I'll tell you what I've got. I'm not on camera, so you can't see them, but I found the mango Jaffa cakes. They are yummy. Elaine will put that link in the chat 2 or 3 times while we're live in case anybody misses it and hasn't looked at it yet. I love Twiglets. They make you poop if you eat too many. They're actually Twiglets are really good for sitting here just to nibble on. So I'm not eating bloody chocolate or biscuits all the time because I really do need to be need to start getting my weight down. I'm not active enough to at the moment. Twiglets should be banned along with Marmite. No, Marmite's yummy. I love Marmite. Imagine having to ask paranormal channels to get back to paranormal. I know. It's stupid. Debunking, investigations, commentary. That's what we're here for. Instead of all this crap. Yeah. I know. I'm really thinking. You tell her, sponge. I'm really thinking of a fry up tonight. Mike, it's important to address the nonsense that's being addressed. I hope Mason can prevent anything against it. Yeah, I mean, the live last night did cover it. They both said they wanted to sort of move on, both Mason and Seg. So let's get back to annoying the fakers, not each other. Hello, lovely people. Hello, Ryan. How are you? And there's somebody who just head down, get on with his channel. Out all the time, investigating. It's a spook fest. What are Twiglets? Twiglets are like they're Marmite flavoured. They're like little sticks, crunchy sticks. With hang on. Give me a sec. I'll show you. You see my dusty hold on. Where are they? These are Twiglets. These are Twiglets. Could you see them? Hang on. Get the light right. There you go. They're just sticks, but they're Marmite flavoured. And as I've got the camera set up, you see that? So better, is it? Mango Jaffa cakes. Oh, I've got the camera reversed, but yeah, mango Jaffa cakes. Yeah, they're a bit like pretzels, Julie, but they're a bit. Oh, I suppose they are about. They're just a tiny bit tougher than pretzels. Peachy is harassing me. Me too, Ghost Wiener. She's dreadful. I want bacon and pickles toasted sandwich. Do I have to mention this? No Tom Cruise. Ghost Wiener isn't home right now. Finally got the headphones working. PC ran a repair this morning. Awesome. I'm itching to get out for another paranormal investigation. I want to go to the Crawford Road, Virginia, super haunted spot with lady in white and a ghost banging on a car or old woods. Can't remember if I signed the petition. Anyone up for chocolate? Hell yeah. Will you start over for me? Tell you what, this is the bit you missed. Give me a sec. Jaffa cakes. Mango Jaffa cakes. Hang on, move the camera. Mango Jaffa cakes. That's the bit you missed. Twiglets good. No, they don't. Are you eating them? Marmite on toast, hell yeah. If you love Marmite as much as I do, then try it. Dip celery sticks. And I put a lot on. My daughter brought super gross stuff back from Australia. I've got Vegemite. I did do a Vegemite taste test right after that mayo on hot dog taste test. So Vegemite was alright. It's a bit saltier and a bit less intense than Marmite. Slightly different texture, but it was fine. I liked Vegemite. 20 joules, thank you, Debs. Thank you so much. Vegemite is right. Yeah, I said it. I was just hush. Yeah, I'd rather have the. I nearly said Bovril. I've got Bovril as well. I'd rather have Marmite. I'll admit, but I'm happy to eat Vegemite. Yeah, not a lot of difference. I'm popping in the shop on my way to the ferry for some sailing Twiglet snacks. Can't be banned. I'm the one with the wrench. Yeah. Mango rocks. Mango's my favourite. I love mangoes. Oh, that sounds good. Justin, what have I missed? Nothing, Justin. Absolutely nothing. It's been tumbleweeds and dead air ever since you have been in India because we've been waiting for you to come back. When you coming back? Because I'm going to be messaging me when you come back. No pressure. How you doing, darling? Oh, you're still having a good time. Heat getting to you. It's because it's cooling down here. Thank you, Holly, for the 20 joules, you treasure. Member for 21 months legal age. Woohoo! Thank you, Mike. Go for it. Go for it, Ryan. Go for it. Loads of Bovril cubes here. Oh, I'd forgotten about the cubes. I bought the jar. I like drinking Bovril. I mean, not so much in the summer, but in the winter, I do like a cup of hot Bovril. I should have thought of getting the cubes. I thought as much, yeah. Yeah, we've all been on hiatus. A bit like the government go on holiday in the summer. We go on holiday when you're not around. Because it's like, well, what's the point? Who's going to want to come to the debunking community when Justin's not doing his podcasts? I mean, come on. 5 joules. Thank you, Julie, you treasure. You treasure. Yeah, come back. Justin, I miss you. Fuck's sake, that was hard to say. Rob, you alright? Nearly done with my India trip. Coming back on the 26th, hopefully. Cool. Sorry, Sam, I'm so tired. Didn't get my bacon and eggs. I'm sorry. You'd have to have a chat with Lord Wiener about that. You get some rest, darling. You get some rest. Oh, look. Guess Wiener's going to mail them. 10 joules from Julie. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Member for 20 months. Might beat me by 1 month. Oh, thank you, John. That 20 months is very humbling, actually, when you see the sort of big numbers of memberships. People have gone missing in the woods. I want to go, and this was last year. Bodies found tied to a tree near Crawford Road till after bring protection. Make a scary bid. Oh, hopefully that was a one-off, darling. I'm sure you'll be fine. Will Justin be bringing back some cool new clothes, jumpers from India? Oh, I'm sure he will. I'd love to say I've lost weight, but I generally don't think I have, annoyingly. Where's the depth of salmonella when you need one? Oh, I can't say anything. I desperately need to lose weight. little Miss Housebound here needs to find an exercise regime now we're cooler. Might beat me by 1 month too. Is that a new one? Yes, thank you, Julie. Thank you. Appreciate you, darling. We'd jump us onto thing in India. Why not? Did not get chilly. Actually, I rarely wear them here. The only time I ever used to wear a jumper was when I was doing the market in the winter. Where did the willpower go? How's the thigh muscles? What? You been swimming in the Ganges yet? We're in the Mike O beat me by 1 month club. No one told me menopause would weight gain. I'm so upset. For me, it's complete inactivity. I am heavier than I've ever been. I need to get rid of this excess weight. So the cooler temperatures, I can start walking. Not far, bit by bit, but I've been using the Western toilet, not a hole in the ground. That'd get real annoying real fast if you're there for a month. Does a Western toilet have saloon doors? Justin. Indian food should help, Justin. What's it like out there for the food? I bet if you know what you're getting, it's delicious. Because I love Indian food, but I know here it's tailored for the British palate. So, to have the real stuff. Good to know you're still okay out there. Yeah. He hasn't been kidnapped by monkeys. Right, guys, we're at the bottom of the chat. I'm just going to do a quick intermission so I can make a coffee. Diarrhea on a plate. Go sweet. Let's see which one. I'm trying to do the art ones at the minute, not have too much AI. So, that's a shorter one. Here we go.
Empty page, like a winter sky. Just my shaking hand and a borrowed light. Little strolls where the quiet starts. Every line I draw is a door in the dark. Cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty overflows. Smoky blue in the valley of your face, copper gold where the sorrow used to stay. I'll mix your light with the evening rain, lay it down in layers made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty overflows. If the world forgets your name, oh I see you. Let the pigment say it is slow. In the cracks of every canvas, love is learning how to glow. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every scar a sacred tone. We paint this fragile, fleeting moment till the beauty feels like home.
I have coffee. Yeah, I'm the genuine Indian food lush. If he was kidnapped by monkeys, then he wouldn't be safe, would he? No, not unless there was sort of a kid around with a catapult that could save him. True story. Wait till you see Justin's new merch. Dread to think. Using an Indian toilet, the hole is like a Lancaster bomb. I score a direct hit. The only time I've ever experienced one of those is, and it was years ago. I think it was the first time I went to France. They had those. I don't know if they still have them, but good afternoon, Wumble. Justin's there till Wednesday, 26th, 22nd today. Yeah, Wednesday. Hey, Claire. How are you doing, darling? Nowhere near the Ganges. I've seen a few monkeys about, though. Looked in the mirror. Oh, thank you, Julie. From both of us. Did a horror movie recommendations last night. Lots of good ones. I'm so behind on my viewing at the minute. If you could, thank you for going the details. That's awesome. Didn't use Marmite. Thank you, John, for the 5 gifted, you treasure. For John and anybody who's gifted today, I haven't done one of these, so let me do them. Do it.
You rock! Cheers to you. Woohoo! Let's dance! You are amazing! Keep rocking!
Oh, he didn't. Oh, God. It's been a while since that happened, isn't it? Justin's back. He's not even in the country, and Justin's back to getting the gifted. Not found Marmite here, and any alcohol, really? So that's what's wrong. There you go. Drink it, yeah. Guinness live when you're back. I have to get back to Cemetery and Church. It's one that has cannibals stuck in the church wall, still from pirates, also haunted by a lot. That's awesome. Uh, yeah. You heard it here, guys. He's agreed to a Guinness live, a drinking live. YouTube loves me. The only one. Do you get to? No, I still have the voucher. The reason I didn't do it is we're still in the bloody tourist season. So what I've actually decided to do, because the voucher's good for a while, I'm going to wait for the tourists. Well, for the school holidays to be over. So probably at the end of September we'll do it then. It'll be less frantic and chaotic then. The gardens, Alnwick Gardens, as well as the tree house. It's in the tree house. They have a big. It actually looks better than it is, but they have a thing called. Oh God, I can't remember what it's called. It's like a fairy tale theme park, just a little one. Just theme park gives it too much credit, but it is very, very popular. So I'll wait until the schools have gone back. Early morning usually has the sea fog mist too, yeah. We call them sea frets here. Justin is YouTube's pet monkey. Remember the time I nearly got Justin singing a sea shanty? Yeah, you need a singing live with Guinness. I had a house full of grandkids. Yes, it was great. That's awesome. There's the petition link. Thank you, Elaine. The algorithm loves me. Oh, so I got intermission on. Nobody told me. There you go. I think I've hit the wrong one, but I'll leave that there actually. I'll not be falling for that again. Oh, why not? Wouldn't take long. 2 pints would do it, yeah. Yeah, but you only go live for an hour. Come on. You think it's not possible to go live for any more than 60 minutes? How can anybody do that? I've already been live for an hour and 18. We haven't got Raven in the chat today, but she's been doing 12-hour gaming lives. Actually, Mason's last night was... What was Mason's last night? Nearly 3.5. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Good idea. Nightmare to go when the kids are still about. Oh, yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. If you don't know what I mean by the tree house, hang on, Alnwick Garden. Because I was going to go to the one on the top of the road, but it was... excuse me, it was... we got it through the post. I don't know who sent it. I'm guessing it must have been one of her sisters that sent it. But the Alnwick Garden... share screen. So you've got... Is that on? Yeah. So you've got the Alnwick Garden. You have to pay to go into the garden, but they have, if I can find it. Where's the... There it is. Lily Dory, that's the kids park that I was talking about. The website makes it look a bit more than it is. I mean, it's worth it. The kids love it, but so it's got these sort of big slide things, and I mean, it's very popular because you have to book the time. Let's go. Sort of got these. It's like a fairyland thing. But if I can find the tree house, where's the tree house? I've got the tree house on here. Food and drink. That's the tree house. It's massive. At the time, I don't know if it still is. It was the biggest tree house in Europe when they first did it. But there's the afternoon tea. But it's inside the tree house itself. So let's see if they've got any pictures. Yeah, so it's very. It sort of almost feels like sort of Lord of the Rings type thing in there. It's not giving me any good pictures. Hang on. Let's bring some images up. So yeah, this is what it looks like inside. So it's just a nice environment to sit in, to be honest. I've lost StreamYard. There's StreamYard. Oh, hang on, it's not shared it. Duh. Oh, I'm such a noob. Stop screen. Share screen. There we go. So that's that's what it looks like inside. So yeah, as we've got the voucher for the tea, we may as well use that. Cool, cool. What will elephant do if you give it Guinness? God, no. A live stream longer than an hour is unnatural. Plus, I have it in my head that most people will get sick of me after about half an hour. Not wanting to stir up any more drama, I'm going to leave that one where it is. So funny this one, it showed up to work, I didn't have to. Oh no! To be fair, just the intro is the best part. Just keep playing that for an hour on a loop. You're not wrong. That is true. There's two reasons for people to come to Alnwick. One is Harry feckin' Potter, because the castle was used in the first film, and the other is a place called Barter Books. It's the two reasons that people go. Good night, and thank you for being here, darling. You get some rest, sweetie. Yes, the poison garden is in when I first started, it was the Alnwick Garden. That's inside the garden itself. It's the other side of a massive lawn where the fountains are. And I remember us sitting next to the poison garden one time. We went with my niece and nephews. We just sat on the grass because it's safe for them to, because they have little sort of toy tractors that can go around in, etc. And we had to listen to that bloody tour guide on repeat for the poison garden. No, there is one in Alnwick Garden, Womble. Looks lovely, Sarah. I looked it up from Mum's Place on Twitch in case to take her there too. Sometime out 4 hours from Mum's Place. Yeah, I mean there is a hotel at the top of the road which I was thinking about, which is really nice because we could walk up there. But when we got I have taken Mum to the treehouse for a birthday before, so as we got the voucher, I thought, well, as I've said, I'll pay for the taxis and probably go out for a drink afterwards as well. So I'll pay for all that, and then we can have a sort of proper afternoon of it, because neither of us get out much. I think just for both of us, it's probably better to wait for the schools to be back. We love to laugh at you, Justin. I mean, with you, just laugh at him. Neil Diamond's. I can. Wah, wah, wah. How much is the price for those slides? It's not cheap. Because I think you pay per person. Let's just have a look. Tickets. None of this is cheap. And you have to pay separately for the Lily Dory and the garden. Because you can get family tickets and stuff, but yeah, so an adult is £21. Oh, that's for the garden as well. Hang on, just let me find the oh, actually that's new, because when we went you only paid to go into Lily Dory. Right, so for the garden for an adult it's and Lily Dory it's £20. Child is 17. So if this 0 to 2 years is free, but if you're say a couple of parents with 3 kids, you're talking about £100. Then you've got to sort of buy food, etc. That's why when I was on the market, I used to do better with what we called the grey pound than in the summer holidays, because it's expensive. It's expensive for anybody, but if you've got kids and you're paying for attractions and stuff like that and food, you don't have a lot of spare cash. But September, June, when we got the Scots, because the Scots were always good customers, and June and July because they break up earlier, and September when the kids had gone back to school, we used to get we still do get we call the grey pound. So people who wait for the summer holidays to be over, they usually have sort of more disposable income. Never watched Harry Potter. I'm proud of you, Julie. Thank you. 6 more jewels. No problem, darling. I'm not going to be. I've only been on an hour and a half. I could be on a bit longer. We'll try and take it up to 2 hours today. More jewels. Thank you. Saw that dad joke on Facebook this morning. 10 jewels. Awesome. Took Mum for a spa day for a big birthday a few weeks ago. Rookley Hall in Cheshire. Beautiful place for anyone near there and wants to visit somewhere special. Sounds awesome. I used to go for spa days and spa breaks with Fasty, but again, I don't think we've done it since the Big C in 2020. Oh no, we have actually a couple of times. There's one here. One of our hotels in the middle of nowhere, which they do really good massages. I really do need to come up to one. My Gryffindor outfit needs an airing. Yeah, you would be. No, he's Slytherin. I didn't look close enough. Well, I mean, actually, do you know what? I think I don't know about the gardens. I didn't look closely enough. But you can get some pretty good deals up here for that, and you get which you'll probably know. But I know my other bestie has Pip, because of losing her eyesight, and she actually has a thing, but I think it's through PIP that you can get one of if somebody's going, if you need a carer to go with you, the carer gets in for free, so that brings the cost down. Don't forget your broom. Ugh. Yeah. I don't know when my next trip away will be. Thank you, Julie. 67. Yeah, 6-7. You are late Friday. How dare you? I'm kidding. Good to see you, sweetie. Breakfast acquired. I think I'm definitely doing fry up tonight. I think I've got everything for it. Actually, I started later, didn't I, today? So it's 4:30 already. Because apart from my mango Jaffa cakes and Twiglets, I haven't had anything to eat. Still think you're going to Parameet next year, Sarah? Probably not, to be honest. If I do anything next year, it'll be the 30 East Drive thing. I just don't. Just the home situation and my health, I just can't. The thought of, and I don't have a car at the minute, so I think stuff like that's going to have to wait with for me. I don't even know with Parameet. I don't know if I'd be comfortable anyway. Let everybody else enjoy these things. If I manage to get over to the States eventually, I would actually like to go to one of the Paracons, just out of interest. I was trying to be able to have this condition. Yeah, you and me both, Friday, you and me both. Oh, Lewis Mayhem, don't. Oh, now I am hungry. 2 Jules, thank you, Julie. Isn't Parameet closer than East Drive? If I had a car, East Drive wouldn't be so bad because, it's a more direct route. But yeah, at the minute, I don't know. Parameet, I think doesn't Parameet change its location? It's just not. I mean, I really want to go at some point to East Drive just to walk around it. I don't have that personally. I don't have that same feeling about Parameet because, I've done those sorts of. I've done conferences and stuff, and I don't know. I mean, it'd be nice to sort of go to a meetup at some point, but I'd rather it was maybe at some point in the future we organise just a sort of general meetup with people rather than it being around a specific thing. Found a documentary on near-death experience I bet you would like. I suggested last night the Scary Movie recommendations. Blame Elaine, she asked. Oh, so it's Elaine's fault. Yeah, you know what she's like. Got a nice bit of steak. I haven't had any steak for a while. But last time, I don't order steak in from the deliveries because I have to choose it myself. And when I have been in the supermarket, beef has just got so expensive. And the steaks, it's like, oh God, give me a nice lean steak, please. Yeah, you can drink at 18 here. Actually, I don't know if it's still the same, but when I was in DC, when I was 19, I think Maryland, it was 18. I could actually drink. I was staying in Georgetown, and you could actually drink at the time. I don't know if you still can. Have a look. I've been away from Discord. There's two. Oh yeah, Discord. Yeah, exactly. It's. I mean, mine is sort of just a sort of casual, fairly quiet, mainly for creatives. So we rarely have any problems in mine. touch wood. And I'll be honest, I did purge quite a few people who just weren't using it. It just kept people in there that were active. I'm thinking of sorting it out for when people go in. But touch wood. I might start having problems now, but I'm sad now. I'm on the wrong side to meet up. Oh, petals. No, I haven't either, to be honest. So, I'm not commenting on that one. I like to share my videos on Big Channel's Discord. Get yelled at for self-promoting. Ryan, you can put yours in mine. I've told you that before. I closed the links folder for just mods to put in. I'll try and remember actually to put them in if I see you. Because I was getting just links from absolutely everybody who weren't supporting. This is the thing, it's like, I know I keep getting moaned at about self-promotion. It's like self-promotion works both ways. A promotion works both ways, and people who only go in to drop a link, and it's like, no, come on. They don't drop your link in theirs. I'm happy to put yours in, but just put it in general chat, darling, if you want to promote a video. You are allowed, and I don't want everybody else thinking they can do it. Ryan's allowed. I support Ryan. Definitely going to East Drive sometimes. Right now I'm down the road from Four Crosses. Bristol's, that's awesome. Bristol invited me as their guest. Should be fun. Four Crosses is the one that both Mike and Beardo, I think they're going back, and they sort of say that they've both got, I know Mike was talking about just something about that place. They keep gravitating back to it. So I do it for fun. I don't mind your link being shared, darling. So, my YouTube chat hasn't. What's it doing? There we go. You have to take part now. You have to take part now. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like I get too much criticism for somebody who's really fucking generous about sharing links out. It's just give and take. That's what people forget. It's give and take. Even if it's a bigger channel, sharing you out. Share out the bigger channel as well. Not everybody knows who everybody is. We get new people coming into the community all the time. Thank you, Wendy, for the gifted membership. I appreciate you. You're awesome. More jewels from Julie, thank you. It's fun trying to talk to the big channels, but you're being causing trouble. Have I been causing trouble? Me? I'm innocent. Well, I'll prove it. Show you how innocent I am. There we go. Halo. That's Julie's channel. Been to Four Crosses a couple of times. Never had anything happen there, but seen recent videos from there. Maybe I need to give the place another go. Yeah, it's it's a bit like East Drive, really, where people are starting to say, I don't know, there's just something about the place. So Sarah's an angel. She has exactly. Look, Halo. Oh, I'm starting to get a bit wobbly. I'll take this up to 2 hours, guys, and then I'll... There you go. Hello, little angel. Little channels need the shout-outs too. Some of those are the genuine ones. Yeah, the way I looked... I used to think Beardo was too harsh. Before I actually had a paranormal channel myself, I used to think Beardo was too harsh, that he wouldn't send link outs. But his reasoning, and it's kind of mine now, is you know, if he's going to share out, he wants to know the channel. There are several small channels, by the way, that I am keeping an eye on to see how they progress, and then the mods will know that, because my mods know which channels they can just put links in for. They can be added to it. But honestly, you know, links in chat rarely do anything. Yeah, it will get one or two people over, but guys, have something to look at when people get there. You because the only person who can really grow your channel is you. You know. I might be channel one day if I can cope with the drought. Wendy, you would be protected. I mean, that's the thing about this community. It's you know, it's like I'm sort of saying I stand with Seg and Mason. I 100% do, and you know, I've stood with Seg for a long time. I've stood with Crow for even longer. You know, and I can guarantee you that people in the chat, there are people in this chat that would also be 100% there if anything happened. Because this community, whether it's live or whether it's behind the scenes, we do look out for each other. Whatever anybody says, we do look out for each other. Send AJ from the Wildfires a message at Bridgewater Triangle. Maybe one day I can do a collab with one of those mega channels. Area 52. Wi-Fi's Casper site. I doubt it, but fun to try. Why not? Absolutely, why not? Oh no, poor Aussie cat. I'd love to investigate a location with historical paranormal claims, but it's virtually impossible to find somewhere that's free, cheap, and would allow frequent access. Yeah, if you want frequent access, it's got to be somewhere local to you. I mean, I could probably do that here if I had the time and energy, you know, and car, because there's loads of free places around here. But you know, a bit like APRF with Knowlton Church, for example. You know, they kept going back so they could keep reinvestigating. Mods, can you start put one or two links in the chat? Can you put Ryan's in? Can you put both the lanes in? Rob's. Yeah, the usual. Somewhere I can investigate often. Yeah, I mean, have you thought about, because I mean, if you had that the one you did last time, you know, if you've got places, it doesn't have to be old, does it? It could be stuff to do with the war. I mean, I'm going to be doing hopefully doing a podcast with Rob soon. Historic. I still sound memory man. Is that the one you did the story for me for the project? I get a bit frustrated when it's suggested to investigate place multiple times when it costs so much money. People forget a lot of it. Yeah, it's to be honest, it's why I keep pissing and moaning about Chillingham Castle. It's like, yeah, it's a great location, but it's expensive, you know. And there's so much around here that, especially if you're prepared to brave the elements, so much around here you could be doing for free. I'd love to investigate a theatre, actually. I would actually love to investigate a theatre. That's the sort of look. Because it sounds a bit blasé, but, there's castles everywhere up here. We've got more castles than any other English county. It's like there's a castle at the top of every road. I would love to investigate something like a theatre. There's Ryan's channel. There's Rob's channel. This community is what makes me feel a bit more positive with having an active channel here. I'm looking at teaming up with another Swatch This Space. You take your time, do it when you're ready. We will be here for you, and we will help you with that and keep an eye and keep the rotten people away. Got a basic policy when it comes to my book blogs. If there's any bookish drama on IG or so, I'm staying the hell out of it. Yeah, that's normally mine, but I'm sorry, when my friends are involved and when it starts becoming a problem for my chat and, people I support, people who have supported me, if we don't forget, Segs stood up for me before, against the lovely Danny Moss. I don't forget that. I'm not a small channel that forgets where I came from and who supported me, That's Elaine's art channel, Creepy Caboodle. Yeah, is that one worth maybe another visit, or? Yes, thought it did. And there's Elaine's paranormal channel. Please keep an eye on that. Yeah, actually one of the creepiest stories I have heard was about a theatre. It's a story that was told by the police. So it was on Mr. Bolland's channel. I know some people say, "Oh, Mr. Bolland," but it's stories come from anywhere. About the police department's job to keep an eye. A really spooky story. So I would actually love to investigate a theatre. I've always said to research your local area, but we're always drawn to... Yeah, that's... how I feel about that. Research and local knowledge. I would love to be able to find more information on it, but I have a tip for somewhere local that I probably wouldn't get to myself because of my health. It's only 3 miles away, but it's up a hill that you've got to climb to a copse of woods, and it's a local story. You get people locally will have their own stories. It's also why I tend to sort of poo-poo Chillingham Castle a bit, because I hear way more about Bamburgh than I ever do about Chillingham locally. I'll question if a place is legit if they charge as much as a car payment for a few hours for a haunted place and you're not allowed to debunk, especially if they're gonna insist on reviewing the footage, and especially if they charge for reviewing the footage. As far as I'm concerned, as a business owner, if you're charging people to go around and investigate something, that's the charge. You shouldn't be adding charges. If you charge for a YouTuber to go around and film, you know what they're going to do. There shouldn't be extra rules. Thank you, that was Mayhem. Thank you. Oh God, just promote the monkey boy. That's all right. So if you're back on Wednesdays, that means there's a Paranormal Monkey Mod podcast next week. Week after. That's Friday's channel. See, Ryan is typical of somebody who will just go out. Isn't going to locate. I get wanting to go to the big locations. I want to go to 30 East Drive because people I just want to see for myself. And there's a few paid locations I would like to see. But You don't have to always do paid locating. It would be nice for some videos not to have them. Hey, Roxy. Oh, do you now focus on folklore? He promised to leave the paranormal. Oh my God. I don't know. He doesn't call. He doesn't write. He doesn't screenshot my personal YouTube page, Facebook page anymore. Yes, I agree. And there's some amazing stories out there. Like you say, local knowledge, historical stories that don't get aired, don't get the time of day. Sega's awesome. Is he though? Often misunderstood by a few, but so many who love him and hope he knows that. Think he does. He also has his downtimes, so we're here for him too. Sega's awesome. I suppose I better admit to that. Sorry, Justin. Justin's alright. Actually, Justin's awesome. One of the best channels in the whole community. Yes, I want something. Yeah, they do. And they certainly do here. I mean, I know if you're an investigator, you've got the added problem of the elements because, you know, outside and etc. But you got all the environmental factors. But it's, I mean, Mythos went up to Winter Gibbet, which is near me, which is on top of one of the Cheviot Hills. We've got Hadrian's Wall in this county. There's countless stories along Hadrian's Wall. Grow the chat a bit. I have a lot of respect for Seg, Wendy. He has stood up for others and spoken about issues that other bunkers have shied away from. Yeah, that's what happened with me. Nobody else. I mean, I had help behind the scenes with that, but it was Seg that came and said, come and do a live with me. And to be fair, that pretty much nipped it in the bud. And I was tiny. I was on about 300 subs at the time. I was a tiny channel at the time. I have a location near me that's had a coastline since 1930. Awesome. Yeah. If they want to review it, I think that's a good point, Ghostwena. If they want to look at your footage, which is your footage, and you've paid to film that footage, they should be paying you. This community is amazing and supportive, absolutely. Very true, James. Funny you think these spirits are locations are sick of people coming in and saying, hey, dance for me, spirits, yeah. But Danny Moss was a boxer. Yes. 100%. No love lost here. Well, no, I mean, I have had to sort of say, because I want to go with Sandra and Para to 30 East Drive, but I've had to sort of say, you know, it's going to take me a while to. It's something to have a incentive to, you know, get myself up and running, but it ain't happening yet. Clip what? What did I say? Sagging his friends back, especially when the cards are showing aces and eights. That's a real friend. Yeah. Can't sing though. I've got to say something. Although the last live with Mason was almost funny. Almost. I did see yesterday a big pound. I saw that. I didn't look into the story, but I saw the thumbnails for it. I hadn't looked into it though. For Saggy Waggy. Oh god. I think it was a YouTube. It must have been a YouTube thumbnail. Crap when they charge for extra. I'm still looking at Hat Green secret nuclear bunker Nantwich. Promised Lee 3 spies would get back to him on what they charge. We'll see. Oh, that's awesome. Because that's the other thing we do have up here. We've got things like pillboxes along the coastline that you can just go into. I know there was some up near Dunstable and Bamburgh. We even built a platform out there to witness the Northern Lights, and those Brown Mountain Lights say they've been debunked, but I still think odds going on with them. Need to get down under one of these days. I'd love to go to Australia and New Zealand. It's never happened for me, but how is your breathing today? It's a bit better today. I woke up a bit breathy, but I mean it's cooled down outside. It's actually quite cool in here. I've got the fan on, but it's not right next to me today. That helps. Sega as loyal as honest as it gets. It's all he expects in return. Simple. Yeah. But that's what it is generally, you know. That's what people need to sort of realise, whether it's sort of just speaking up or whether it's promoting or whether it's just sort of encouraging each other. It's give and take, you know. It's give and take. You help each other. That's how it works. Moist towelettes. Yes, thank you for that, Mike. That's awesome. Thank you, Wendy, for the gift. I've got hiccups. Sorry, guys. Gifted membership. Silver Star from Julie. Thank you so much. What is moist cannot get wet? What? You're going to answer that, or do we just have to guess? I was a believer that debunkers have put me on the fence, open mind. I'm still a believer. I've always wanted explanations, though. That's why I've always not preferred the word unexplained. And I've had enough of my own experiences that I know that there's more. Just don't know what it is. But I would say I'm probably even more. I'm not skeptical of the paranormal. I'm skeptical of what people are showing me as paranormal. There's Roxy's channel. It's Lane. Saratoga Lights run an 8-mile road. A few rest stops with signs that idiots have shot up and destroyed, so there cannot be rests anymore. I will be gathering equipment. Oh, that sounds awesome. Seg has it. Oh, God. Somebody hacked Justin's account. Seg has integrity and can be tenacious with it. Oh, God, I know yet. No, that is just. He's still a knob, though. Oh. I thought the heat had got to him. Hang on. Give me a sec. I'll see if I can. Oh, that's not the channel. It's I'll still put it in. I've just realised because the one on my toolbars, that's Roxy's merch site. So if you want to show Saggy Waggy some love and Roxy some love, I actually was thinking of the thumbnail I did today just as a joke. If you know, you know. If you don't, you'll have to catch up on last night's shenanigans. I may do a version of that for a t-shirt. Just figure out how to do it. Hang on, image file. Oh, that's what I was going to show you actually. So I'm thinking of doing it. I'm going to draw it, but I was thinking of doing a version of that for a t-shirt. I am debunking community, but also I showed that to Phil. I'd forgotten he'd done it. Hang on, he did his own version. Hang on. So did Mike, but I can't show Mike's because of the swear word in it. We're trying to get it trending. That was Phil's. It takes a knob to know a knob. You tell him, Rich Bobs. Did I say I love Crow? Just a wee reminder. You always saying you love Crow. We know you. Crow. Crow. Where are you, Crow? I only believe that spirits exist, but the claims people make about the paranormal have no basis, and being sceptical about that isn't. Yeah, you've got to go. It doesn't matter how much you believe or don't believe, even. You have to go in neutral. You have to go in and just see what happens and debunk what you can and dismiss it. See what's left. Night, TARDIS Karens. Thank you for being here, sweetie. I'm not going to be on for much longer. Thank you, Sage Rat, for the gifted membership. Oh, Anna Madonna got it. That's awesome. A 404 finally found. There's Elaine's paranormal channel. Maiko's was awesome, but I can't show it on YouTube. I love film, but not in a neurotic way. Are you sure? Bromance, 100% bromance. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I'd done for my thumbnail. There may be some merch that's tailored around that idea. First step is going to a location using the word haunted once. Yeah, without using the word haunted. Yeah. Again, people know how I feel that this I don't doubt that people experience stuff, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a ghost. I don't like the word haunted. Keep an open mind, so not so open that fakers could pull the wool over your eyes. Yeah, but you love crowded erotic. Oh my god, the paranormal is unknown. Evidence is only scientific, never the truth. Yeah, it's unknown, and that's the key word. It's never been conclusively proven. I mean, it's what the project is. A lot of us have had experiences, major experiences. Doesn't mean. I mean, I've said before, I've seen a full body apparition, but I've never called it a ghost ever. I never say I've seen a ghost. I don't know what it was. Gotta love this community. It reminds me of when another book blogger and I joke, one of the few other bookish creators I'm regular contact with. Yeah. Ghosts could be aliens messing with us for something. It could be anything. We don't know what it is. Why haven't I spotted that? I need to get some. I need to get some SAG merch, and I need to get some Crow merch. I'm gonna have a look at that later. Let's have a look look, see if I can just see it quickly. Welcome to the shit show. She's got some awesome merch, actually. I can't see it. Anyway, check out I like this spiderweb seg. Yeah, check out the merch shop for Roxy. She's got some awesome stuff in there. Could be aliens pretend to be a ghost. I need to get back to you on my story. It was real for sure for the book. Yeah, the timeline for the book is by the end of the year, and in January we'll look at everything to see if I'm going to be illustrating a lot of it as well, so we're going to see. There's no hurry. It's not like I'm saying, you've got to have your stories in by next week or any of that stuff. Roxy, remind me of that, because I'm like, I can't remember what we communicate on. Just send me a message and I'll message you the address back down. If you think I'm buying a t-shirt that says Dick Fingers, it ain't happening. So, I think you should now. You've said that. You should have kept your gob shut. Just did that. Science has proven time and time again that it's not ghosts, it's not, it's extraterrestrials. The evidence shows it's clearly Elvis working with Bigfoot. There you go. Friday's debunked it. Paranormal, there's left, right. Yeah, exactly. I do. Well, I don't. It's at the top of the road, but we do rent off the Duke and Duchess. It's not as posh as it sounds. They've got a load of properties. If aliens have cloaking abilities, maybe that's shadow figures. The hat man isn't a hat, that's the shape of its head. No problem. I am going to get suppressed in a minute. At least I've managed to get to over 2 hours today. I am kind of intending to do a live tomorrow. I've just got to decide how to do it. Plus, I know that Raven is thinking of gaming tomorrow, so I'll make way for Raven if she is. So it'll be Booyah tomorrow for the live. I mean, it may be the normal time, but it may not be. So just keep an eye out. Yeah, thank you, Wendy. But I will need to buy a t-shirt with a particularly good slogan on it next time I investigate with SAG suggestions. Welcome. That can be arranged. I like lizard people. Let's go under Denver Airport and meet some. There you go. She does actually. That's a good point, Elaine. I'm sure Roxy could help you with that. Find some twins merch. Oh, that would be funny. Or Mackie and Amanda. Thank you, Lionheart. I appreciate that. Yeah, Mike did me proud. He did a great job. Last shirt I said I thought I was stupid and the arrow pointed upward. Mackie and Amanda's a step too far. Yeah, don't mention Mackie and Amanda. It makes us mods go start shaking. Rather deal with the singing live. I don't put anything on a shirt. Yeah, because don't forget Roxy produces the merchandise herself, so you could always get one. Look through her merch shop for one of the seg stuff she does, and thank you, Ryan. Thank you, sweetie. The opening song today was awesome. Yeah. Thank you. Justin needs to disguise himself as Twin Eye Guy and really freaks out. We don't need any Mackie and Amanda stuff before Halloween, and that's too much for a whole year. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Elaine. Yeah, mods stand together. Segs mods unite. Right, guys. I'm going to. I'll just see if there's any notifications up, but I didn't see any last time I looked. I think Mike will probably be live tonight, though. Yeah, there's nothing so far. So keep an eye out. For live streams in general. I'll be updating and changing my merch store in the next 6 months, I reckon. Still got to get my new one out. Go cause chaos, everyone. Absolutely. And I'll see you later. Toodles.
When toxic rocks it with love and care, hearts and hot dogs everywhere. Nothing but a search for truth. Expose the fake and show the proof.